today's video, I'm going to share with you 4 key elements that you need to incorporate in creating memorable and captivating characters for your 2D animations. So stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Ion and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel, the channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation. And if that is you, welcome, you are at the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. Now today I am going to look at 4 key elements that you need to incorporate when you create or design your characters for your 2D animations. And it's just you want to create captivating, memorable characters for your animations. If you look at the all-time great animations, you will always remember the characters. And what are these animation studios like Disney and Pixar, what are they doing to make these characters so memorable? Because if you can create memorable characters, it just helps elevate your story and people will always remember your animations or your stories. So it really helps with your animation projects. So I'm going to share with you 4 key elements that you need to incorporate in your character design. The first one is your character needs to be relatable. Okay, so and I can break this down into 2 sections. The first one is you need to relate, or you need to see yourself in that character. When you watch the animation or you watch the short film or TV series or movie, you want to see elements of yourself in that character. So that character needs to be relatable. If you can get your characters to be relatable, or you can get people to see themselves in that character, then they will buy into your story, because there's that emotional attachment to the character or the story. So that's the first element that you want. You want people to see themselves in the character. And then the second part of having your characters to be relatable is if they can't see themselves in that character, can they see someone they know in that character? Now, if I can give a quick example, let's say Barney from The Simpsons. Okay, he's a drunk who's at the bar every day, and I'm sure we all know someone like that. It's maybe an uncle or a family member, or maybe someone at work. We all know someone like that. So can you create characters that people not just personally relate to, but they also know someone like that? So normally you want your main character of your animation to be someone that is relatable, that people can see themselves in that character. And then the side characters, you want to create characters that or the support characters, you want to create characters that people can recognize. Yeah, I know someone like that. So that is the first element you want to incorporate in your characters, is they need to be relatable. Then the second one is they need to have a distinct appearance. Okay, so what I mean about this is they need to help carry the story. So when I say unique or distinctive appearance, I'm not talking about artistic style. I'll get to that later on. But your characters need, when you look at that character for the first time, you need to know a lot about the story of this character. Again, Barney from The Simpsons. When you look at him, you can see this guy's a drunk. You can see he's a dropout, he's a loser, he's in the bar, just by looking at him. Even if you show the character to someone who has never watched The Simpsons or doesn't know any of the characters, the backstory, anything, they know nothing about The Simpsons, if you're going to show that character Barney to them, they will immediately see, okay, but this guy looks like a drunk. Okay, so that is what I mean. Your character need to have distinct appearance or distinctive appearance. They need things that that will point out the personality of this character or the backstory of this character. So that is what I mean, distinctive appearance. Your character needs to show in his design his personality and his storyline, etc. Because if you can achieve that, it will also help with the storytelling. Okay, so your character, just by looking at your character, will tell his personality and backstory, and that helps to tell the overall story of your animation. So that is the second element, distinctive appearance. Then the third one is strong silhouette, and this is actually one of the principles of animation, appeal. I have created an animation or a video on this recently. So when you basically make your character completely black and you can only see the silhouette, can you still, first of all, recognize the character? You can still see all the main features, and also does it look appealing, because shapes can also help tell a story. Okay, so if you want a character to be lazy, you can maybe let him bend a little bit forwards. His head is very low, his shoulders is hanging, so he's very like bending forward. He's very, so that is a shape. Okay, so that shape helps to tell the story of your character as well. So it's just a quick test, make the character completely black so that you only see the silhouette, and then can you still recognize your character? I mean, for example, again, let's say Bart Simpson. If you only look at the silhouette, you know it's Bart Simpson. Mickey Mouse, if you make him a silhouette, you know this is Mickey Mouse. You can still recognize the character, and you can also, there's distinctive shapes that gives it away. For example, Mickey Mouse with the ears. If you see those two round circles, you know it's Mickey Mouse. Bart Simpson, the hairstyle. Okay, so it's that spiky shapes. That gives it away. Is there distinctive shapes that you can use that will give your character that distinctive look that you want? So just if it's got a strong silhouette, you also will have a good character. And then the final one is to have a unique artistic style. Now I want to give you a little bit of backstory on this. Back in the day, especially in the 90s, there were a lot of Disney was the main animation studio. They released Lion King and Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. The 90s were the golden era of the Disney movies. And there were a lot of companies who also created movies, animated movies, and you can argue some of them were better than the Disney movies, but they just never received the same success. And by analyzing those movies, one thing you will recognize is they used pretty much the same artistic style as what Disney used. There's a lot of those movies that I only realized later on that they weren't Disney movies. I thought they were Disney movies, and I realized they weren't. So I truly believe that is one of the mistakes they've made. Now, I can't remember his name. I'll put it on the screen below, but it's someone who worked at Disney and he moved away and he actually started DreamWorks. And his main goal was to create a competitor for Disney, someone that can compete with Disney, and he created DreamWorks. And the first project he created was Prince of Egypt. And this is something that he did very well, is he created a different artistic style. He didn't try and make his movies look like Disney. He wanted to make it look unique. And the Prince of Egypt, I mean, it was a massive successful movie. And so I truly believe that when you create your characters, don't try and make it look like something else because this show on Nickelodeon is so popular, so now let's try and create that artistic style or copy some of those elements. See if you can create your very own unique style. Again, if I can go back to The Simpsons, they have a very unique style and everyone recognizes that style. So try and see if you can't find a very unique style that is unique to yourself. If you can do that, again, The Simpsons, if you look at a character from The Simpsons, you know exactly from what show that character is from. Even if you don't know the character, you know this character is from The Simpsons. So that also helps to make a good character. It is recognizable. If you just look at the character, you know from what show or what movie that character is from. Again, same with Disney. Disney have its own unique style. I mean, we call it the Disney look, the Disney style. So try and develop your very own unique style that people will recognize your characters from that style. And then all the characters and the scenes and backdrops should be in that unique style of yours. So those are the 4 key elements. It is, your characters need to be relatable. They need to have a distinct appearance. They need to have a strong silhouette. And finally, you need to have a unique artistic style. So if you really want to take your character design to the next level, next week I have a boot camp, and where we're going to dive deep into character design. We're going to dive into some of this, but we're going to dive deeper. We're going to have, it is 5 days. So from Monday to Friday, there are 5 training sessions plus a bonus training session. There is everyday live Q&As where you can answer or ask questions. And it's also designed in a way, this bootcamp is designed in a way that if you can't make a training session, you can watch it later on, and you can actually go through this bootcamp at your own time, at your own pace, etc. So it's a great way for you to work through it and get a lot of the knowledge. And we're going to dive into how to create captivating, memorable. There's actually a process that you can follow. And even if you don't know color theory, there's a way that I teach how you can still incorporate the right colors that will help tell the story of your characters in your story, in your characters, even if you don't know color theory. So even if you know nothing, all you need is just a pencil and a piece of paper, because you're going to also create your very own characters during this boot camp. Everything that you're going to learn, you're going to apply every day, and by the end of this boot camp, you will have created your very own character using all the methods to create captivating, memorable, and relatable characters. This is not a boot camp where we're going to teach you how to create characters for certain softwares or how to rig characters. This is how to design memorable, captivating characters. Once you've done that, then you can apply it to your animation software and rig it. But this bootcamp is only to create or design characters. So the bootcamp is $25. So it is $5 a day. So it is really, really worth it. So it is less than $2.50 per session. So because there's 6 training sessions and 5 Q&A sessions in this 5 days. So it's really, it's very affordable, and it will be a great investment if you really want to take your character design to the next level and really to get your characters, or to get people and audiences to relate to your characters and fall in love with your characters. So if you're interested, in the description box below, there's a link. You can just go and register and enroll. Like I've mentioned, it's $25 for the 5 days. So I've tried to make it affordable. So I hope to see you inside the boot camp. So guys, that is it for me. I'll see you guys next week with another video, or hopefully see you inside the boot camp next week. So God bless and happy animating.